Hi all. Today we'll be discussing about the functions of human resource management. So basically the functions of human resource management are categorized into three. So that is the managerial functions, the operative functions, and one more is there, that is the advisory functions. So let us see in detail what are these functions, like what human resource will do to achieve the objectives of an organization. So we'll discuss in brief what are these functions of human resource management. Okay, so talking about managerial functions. So we all know that what are the five basic functions of management, that is planning, organizing, directing, controlling, right? And see, the same functions will apply for human resource also. So these are considered as the managerial functions of human resource management. So first one is planning. See, as we all know, planning is nothing but deciding in advance what we have to do. So in human resource management also we need to decide like how many employees or how many personals are required to function in the organization, right? We are basically planning the number of employees to be employed in the organization, right? So that is HR planning. Next is organizing. So organizing is nothing but after the appointment is done or after the employees are being employed, we need to assign them tasks or work to them. Okay, so that is basically organizing part. We will assign different works or duties or roles or responsibilities to those employees. Okay, so that is called organizing. And next is directing. So once the tasks are being assigned, we need to direct them. Why we need to direct them? We need to direct them in order to achieve the goals of the organization. Okay, so they need to know what are the goals and organize, like what are the goals and objectives that they need to achieve in the organization so that they will work accordingly. Right, so that is directing. And next is controlling. Controlling is nothing but we have to control their work. So we need to control the wastage, we need to control the double work or duplication of work. So basically, controlling is nothing but we are supervising their work. Okay, so these are the managerial functions of human resource management. Okay, next we will discuss about the operative functions. So, what are the operative functions of human resource management? That means what operations or what tasks they will do in the human resource department. Okay, so first basic thing is the recruitment and selection. Okay, so recruitment is nothing but we need to find out prospective employees or prospective candidates to apply for the posts of the job or post in the organization, right? So that is called the recruitment. And once they have applied for the job, we need to select them according to their qualifications and their eligibility. Right, so that is called as selection. So that is the basic function, operative function of human resource management. Next is job analysis and design. Job analysis and design is nothing but we need to describe the nature of the job, like specifying our requirements, what are needed for the organization, and what are the skills required for the employees, what are the work experience required for particular post. Okay, so that is called as job analysis and design. Next is performance analysis. Next important task which a human resource department will do is the performance appraisal, where the employees are being evaluated according to their work done. Okay, according to their performance, we are going to evaluate them. So basically, different tools are being used to evaluate their performance. Right. Next is training and development. So next important area which we need to discuss is about the training and development. So all the employees may not be well versed or may not be skilled to do each and every task what is being assigned. So we need to give them training. We need to give them a practice, okay, to do the work perfectly. So that is called training and development, where we give certain certain teachings or certain learnings to the employees in order to do the work properly. Next is wage and salary administration. Next important task which comes under operative function of human resource management is the wage and salary fixation. So according to each post, according to the tasks or roles and responsibilities assigned to each employee. We need to fix particular wage or salary for them. So that is the next task done by the human resource department. Okay. Then next is employee welfare. Okay. So employees, they are human beings. Even they have feelings, emotions, everything. Okay, so we know that it is volatile in nature where it will not be fixed at all times like machines, right? They have mood swings, fluctuations in their feelings, all these things. So we need to take care of all these things. So employee welfare, like what kind of benefits we can give employees to motivate them, to feel them, make them happy, and all these things should be taken care of as employees are human beings, right? So that is employee welfare. Next is maintenance. Maintenance is nothing but it is like we need to maintain a particular level of employees, number of employees in the organization, that we should make sure that there is less turnover among the employees. Employees should not leave the organization and go like that. Okay, so we need to reduce the turnover of employees so that we need to keep them. We need to retain our employees. Next is labor relations. So labor relations is like nothing but the relationship between the laborers or employees and the management. So basically, if the number of employees are high, the employees will make a trade union or they will be having an association where representatives are being selected and those representatives will be talking to the management. Okay, so labor relations should be proper. Right. Next is personal research. The personal research is basically done by the management to gather the opinions or the basically the employees' problems, issues, whatever they are being like, whatever they are facing in the organization. So this personal research is conducted by the management in order to know more about the employees. Okay, so and it basically helps in understanding the employee satisfaction, employee turnover, and employee termination, etc. Next is personal record. So we need to keep record of all these things, what is happening in the organization with regard to employees. Okay, so it involves the recording, maintaining, and retrieving employee related information. Okay, like the application forms, whatever they are filling, and the employment history, the working hours, their earnings, their absence, everything needed to be recorded. So that is the next important function, the uh, operative function of human resource management. So these are the basic operative functions of human resource management. And the last function, it is the advisory function. Advisory function is nothing but, see, how can human resource department can how they can advise the management, in what all cases they can advise the top level management, and how they can advise the department heads in order to maintain a good relationship between employees and management. Okay, so first one is advisory to top management, where the personnel manager advises the top management in the formulation and evaluation of personnel programs, policies, and procedures, like how well we can frame a good policies and procedure for the employees. Next is advisory to departmental heads. So how department heads should be taking care of their employees, like planning, job analysis, job design, recruitment, selection, how this process should take place. Okay, so these are the two advisory functions of human resource management. Okay, so these are the basic three functions which we learned today. What are those? First one is the managerial functions, second one is the operative functions, and third one is the advisory functions. Thank you.